expecting an all-action slugfest. Good counter punch. The right hook just missed. They exchanged punches. These punches coming from every angle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there.
What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can see.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down. Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That hook doesn't score. Well done with that counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them, but here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Tried to score with a jab. Counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Back and forth they go. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judge. And there's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You don't want to trade shots. Perfect counter lands. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change everything in this battle. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for... Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looking to land the hook. Only catching air with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Counter punches have to hurt. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. How is this fight still? Just big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there.